Löwen Frankfurt. And your home play will play for
And here we are, 2017-18 will start with the dropping of this puck by the referee, Alan Craig. Welcome to tonight's game. Braehead Clan versus Löwen Frankfurt for the Into Cup. Game 1 of 2 this weekend. What a noise here at Braehead Arena. I'm sure you can hear it through the microphones. Great start already. Clan right in front of goal there, Mike Embach. Brett Jaeger manages to stop it. Well, around 300 German fans are here in the building tonight. I'm sure you can hear them. Face off on the far side to the left of Brett Jaeger in the Frankfurt goal. The DEL 2 champions in Glasgow for the next 2 nights. Off the golf course was the running joke from Paul Gardner, their head coach, at the Q&A session on Friday at the Normandy Hotel. Paul Gardner and John Tripp, old friends from their time together at Hamburg Freezers, but now Clan move forward as Peacock into the glove of Jaeger. Jaeger, of course, a former Coventry Blaze goalie back in 2010, 2011. Played in the Continental Cup for them that season. This is John Tripp's first home game in charge of the Clan. The 2 games last week, not going to plan, but short-handed team, and he was very positive about what he saw from his team. Castilli is across the ice, shoulder to shoulder between Brooks and Dronia. And move forward. It's Adam Brace. Back inside. It's off the backboard. Brooks trying to sweep it in at the near post. And away. Puck comes all the way back into the Clan zone. Number 3, Josh Grieveson, a signing from Dundee Stars in the summer. Back, skates through, but it's picked up by one of the Frankfurt, and then back to Esders. Esders, another player called in to help out this week. Plan still to complete their roster for this season. Now's a chance, a breakaway opportunity for Frankfurt. It's into the net. Number 47, Vladislav Filin on the breakaway, one-on-one with Ryan Nye, and skillfully puts it into the net. Löwen Frankfurt have the lead. 1:43 into the game already. Not a great start for the Clan. The German fans are loving it though. Back to centre ice. David in the centre with Patty Jarrett, the captain of Löwen Frankfurt. Frankfurt is a team, of course, John Tripp knows well from his time in Germany last season. He was the coach at Ice Pirates in Crimmitschau.
Opening goal for Löwen Frankfurt, scored by number 47, Vladislav Filin, unassisted. Time of the goal, 1 minute and 43 seconds.
Frankfurt have that breakaway goal. Start things off. Then at the near ice here, Jordan Boysa getting involved. On this near side, it comes up into the Clan zone. Sullivan chases, it goes for icing.
Icing, sponsored by Goldstone Wealth Management.
Underway in the face-off circle on this near side. Sullivan has it. For the Braehead clan has to work hard for it on this near side. Jacob Doty. And what we've seen is a player who's no stranger to getting his hands dirty, if you catch my drift. In Frankfurt, number 13, Lucas Dumont. Leaves it for Dominic Tiffels. Out wide. Frankfurt moving forward up the far side. Comes all the way to Nye. Dumont is right at his back, but Clan come away with it now. Sechkin. Ups it down into the corner. Peacock chases. Graveson on the far side in neutral ice. Marlon Sabo working hard just where the Frankfurt bench is. But it's on this near side. Adam Brace moves it across for Graveson. Side to Brooks. Now it's Brace. Got him back on the inside. Burt working hard, and the whistle blows. Another face-off in that far side circle to the left of Braehead Arena, where you usually watch on the highlights reel, to the right of the benches on the far side where I currently sit. Good crowd in here tonight. Steely up on this near side for Bright Kreutz. Frankfurt look for a second. Just to sweep away there, Landon Oslansky. And we're going to see a penalty here. Looks like elbows on number 10, Eric Stefan. 4:15 gone of this first period. The first penalty of the game. Eric Stefan takes a seat. Clan 0, Frankfurt 1. 4:15 played of the first period. Loose puck all the way down into Clan ice. Ryan Nye leaves it with Sullivan. Peacock in possession of the puck now. Plays on the outside to Haywood on this left side. Haywood turns. Bashed into the corner by Mike Card. Haywood has it again. Sechkin brings it across the ice to Sullivan. Bit of work there from Peacock on the far side, having to try and hold on to it, but it's now Clark Bright Kreutz. Moves it down into Clan ice, resetting of things as Clan move forward. Cameron Burt inside to Adam Brace. Brace into the Frankfurt zone, looking for options. Here's Burt, hits the post, come right back out again. That's a chance. Frankfurt do well defensively. Bit of a scramble job but get there in the end. And it's Burt. And move forward again from their own zone. It's Oslansky played down into this near corner to my left.
Ladies and gentlemen, please consider the
Play stops again.
enjoyment of your fellow spectators at all times. And
well, Frankfurt, the first German side to visit Braehead Arena since Ingolstadt 2 years ago in the Champions Hockey League. Clan winning by 6-4 that night. That was quite a night, that was. Phenomenal stuff from Braehead Clan. A great standard of hockey in Germany. Frankfurt, as I say, winning that DEL2 championship last year. That's another penalty on Frankfurt Clan. It's a 5-on-3 opportunity. Bring the puck around the Frankfurt zone. It's Brace. Too many men called. Loslansky with a chance. Into the left hand of Jaeger. That's a good effort from the D-man.
On the ice, penalty being served by number 29, Braehead. That penalty time at 5:36.
14:04 left of the first period. Clan 0, Löwen Frankfurt 1. Paul Gardner back in the arena. And he enjoyed so much during his short spell at this club in 2013 before being replaced by Ryan Finnerty, who's just left in the summer and has since been replaced by John Tripp. He's watching pensively from the bench tonight. His first experience at Braehead Arena. Brooks in possession of the puck. Opportunity for Clan still on the power play. As Frankfurt return to 4 skaters, it's Eric Stefan who's back on the ice. Still have to see out the rest of that penalty. And now Frankfurt move forward again. Wade McLeod. McLeod tries one, it's went through Ryan Knight. Into the net. Good work from Frankfurt. Short-handed, Wade McLeod, the man with the goal. Sweeping in from the right-hand side, takes the opportunity, Nye beaten. Frankfurt 2-0 ahead already. That's a short-handed goal. That'll be one John Tripp won't be happy with. Good work from McLeod as he manoeuvred in from the right. And now Clan have some work to do.
Second goal for Löwen, a short-handed goal. Scored by number 19, Wade McLeod.
Play continues. It's Jaeger back in his stick. He sends it all the way down into Clan ice.
Second goal for Löwen, a short-handed goal. Scored by 19, unassisted. Time of the goal, 6.
2 unassisted goals for Frankfurt so far in this N2 Cup tie. The Clan still to complete their roster. Of course, Tyler Schofield yet to arrive in the UK as well, as is Tyler Shattuck and Christopher Bjorklund, the 2 new signings that were announced during the week. John Tripp telling the Q&A last night that all players should be in the UK next week in time for that opening competitive game against Manchester Storm. A chance from Sullivan there into Jaeger's glove, and that was going on. Well, it's a new look Clan team for this season. A lot of the players that were so popular last year have moved on. Scott Pitt moved to Slovakia. Jay Rosehill, Matt Becker and Mike Hammond, relatively short distance, they've moved to Manchester. They'll be here next week against the Clan. Sure to be an interesting game. Now it's Hartman for the Clan. Helping out, of course, Hartman was the assistant coach here the last 2 seasons with Finnerty. Donning the skates once more. In his 40s now, Hartman. Still plays with a lot of energy. For a man of his age, no bad thing. Makes us look bad, certainly does Richard. But anyway, Frankfurt move up on the inside right. It's an opportunity. It's number 29, Brett Squires. Now it's Brooks. They're only hit off a Frankfurt player. Puck is in the Frankfurt zone in the centre, moved up to the left-hand side for Frankfurt. They look for the opening again. Matthew Pistilli had it. Has it again as it breaks for him. Mike Card tries one. It's off the blocker of Ryan Knight. Up in the air. Clan have it back. It's in back to Cameron Burt. Frankfurt, can this be another opening for them? Puck goes loose. The pass from CJ Stretch goes awry. Both teams changing the lines at the moment. Puck currently in the Clan zone. It's wide behind the goal there. It's 19, it's Wade McLeod again. But Ryan Knight on the deck as play stops. Just joining us, it's Clan 0, Löwen Frankfurt 2. Face off on the far side. Craig Peacock goes in with Wade McLeod. McLeod, one of the new signings for Frankfurt this year. He signed from Allen Americans this year. Opportunity from McLeod, flashes wide of Ryan Nye's goal. Try again. To no avail, the puck is loose. Number 40 at the blue line, Tim Schul, and it's Ryan Nye makes the catch.
Right, let's get to our
10-12 left of the first period.
Of the evening. It's a venture for the projectionists. And our winner tonight is in Block L, David Roche. And our winner is in seat number 5, Block L, Roche, seat number 5. You're in luck, you're the winner in this Braehead Clan Super Seat giveaway. Have a great time at the projectionist.
Another way, face off in the Clan zone. Move it around the goal. Get it away. Adam Brace takes the touch, skates after it. He's in a foot race. To Patrick Jarrett. But Frankfurt have it in hand. In the neutral zone. It's number 5. Bolton York actually collided with his own player, Patrick Jarrett. Haywood and Valentin, Eric Valentin in the centre for Frankfurt. Move it around well, Frankfurt. You can see why they did so well last year. Paul Gardner's first full season in charge of them. He went there after half a season with Luxitzer. Also won 2 Dutch championships with Tilburg Trappers since leaving Braehead Clan in 2013. Certainly buoyed by his return. He got one hell of a welcome from the fans as he made his way onto the benches. Haywood flashing it across the Frankfurt zone. It's an opportunity there from Lansky. The opportunity, it's Doughty. He's finished it very well. Beats Jaeger, just over his shoulder. Good finish from Jacob Doughty. 8:47 left of the first period. And the Clan have pulled one back. That's an excellent finish from Jacob Doughty. Picking the puck up on the inside left. Had a look up, saw Brett Jaeger, saw the gap just over his left shoulder. Delightfully placed into the net. And the Clan pull one back. It's 2-1. 11-13 played of this first period. It's a good finish.
Clan goals are sponsored by Braehead.
Clan get one back. That's got the fans on their feet here.
Braehead Clan scored by the MPNH sponsor, number 28. Jacob Doughty!
Now it's Brooks.
Number 28, Jacob.
Plays it into the corner, it's Embach.
Assist on the goal goes to the Lucas Volkswagen sponsor, number 71, Craig Peacock. Time of the goal, 11 minutes and 13 seconds. Opening goal
On the steer side, so it's gone. He's in with Embach. Jordan Bush in the centre for that goal. Play stops, the teams change around. Doughty, hopefully we'll see a bit more of that from him this season. Played for Chicago Wolves and Missouri Mavericks in the ECHL last year. Did Doughty, 24 years old. Was on the books of St. Louis Blues as well. In fact, was on the books with them until the summer, in fact. We'll relish this chance with Braehead Clan as a new start for him, the next stage in his career. Wade McLeod's fires one into the net behind Ryan Nye's goal. Worked in very well. Löwen Frankfurt.
Lion pucks are sponsored by Wet Wall.
Pistilli set him up.
Please remember to keep your eye
Shot
on
over the
puck.
net and into the back net, protecting the crowd. Well, of course, the fans of Braehead Clan would have been dying to see their team here since the end of last season. That playoff against Dundee Stars, the quarter-final. Now, the less said about that one, the better. And losing 3-0 in what turned out to be Ryan Finnerty's last game in charge. It's been a long summer in many respects, but a new chapter under John Tripp begins here tonight. We had the two games last week, the defeats to Cardiff, losing 5-0 in Wales, and then going down 5-2 to Nottingham Panthers on Sunday. 2 goals from Craig Peacock. Coach Tripp very positive about what he saw. Couple of tussles going in there. Jordan Wesser was involved in one of them. It's been a good game so far for a supposed exhibition game. There is silverware up for grabs at the end of the weekend, the N2 Cup. Back and Stretch meet in the middle. CJ Stretch. Charlie to his mum, I'm sure. Frankfurt try to play it across their own ice. Brooks picks it up, laid just behind Mbach. It goes again, number 36 for Frankfurt. Matthew Pistilli. Up into the Clan zone, now it's Brace. Mbach brings it out, lays it forward. Brooks has to chase after it. Brooks back at the club, of course, after a year at Fife Flyers last year. First signed by Ryan Finnerty 2 years ago. Played in the Champions Hockey League campaign against one of his former clubs, Ingolstadt. Hartman inside, McKenzie almost drops behind Jaeger. Jaeger has it.
There has been a change to the assist on the Braehead Clan goal that has now been awarded to the action coach sponsored number 11, Matt Haywood. So that Clan goal now is scored by 28, assisted by 11.
Graveson has to fight off the advances of Niels Liesegang. Does well, and still in possession of it. Wade McLeod really making a nuisance of himself there with Danny McKenzie. Wade McLeod, his wife, is due to give birth in 3 weeks. Paul Gardner was telling the Q&A last night. Had quite a career. McLeod's over here in Scotland. His wife could be due to give birth any time now. Worrying time for any expectant father. Puck into the back nets.
Lion pucks are sponsored by Wet Wall Works. Please remember to keep your eye on the puck at all times.
Back underway again, Buesa. Good bit of work here from Doty. In for his second, but Jaeger makes the block. Good bit of play there. There's going to be a penalty called. As another Frankfurt player takes a seat. And it's Maximilian Glassel who sits down. So Client with a power play opportunity as Glassel takes a seat for Frankfurt.
To be served in the Nürnberg printer sponsored penalty box.
On Löwen Frankfurt, number 16, Maximilian Glassel. 2 minutes for slashing. Penalty time 15 minutes and 10 seconds. Löwen penalty number 16. 2 minutes for slashing. Penalty time 15:10.
Clan pucks are sponsored by Wet Wall Works. Please remember to keep your eye on the puck at all times.
Face off on the far side in the spot just outside the Frankfurt zone. Clan have kind of grown into the game a bit more during this first period. The 2 goals are certainly a setback, especially the earliness of them, but that hasn't stopped them from getting in about their opponents tonight. Frankfurt, every bit a team with plenty of continuity. Of course, Paul Gardner has re-signed most of that team. Proved to be so successful for him. Here's Embach. Back to the blue line. As Lansky tries one. Jaeger kind of got a touch on it as he kind of dug for cover the way it looked. But there's Lansky. And blocked again by Jaeger. First of a double header, of course. The Clan play Frankfurt again tomorrow in part 2. Manitoba Bisons come here on Thursday, and then the start of the competitive season, Manchester Storm first up for the Clan next Saturday. 7 o'clock face off, the return of Ryan Finnerty. Hacked away by the Frankfurt D-men. All the way back to Seskun. Another player who's back at Clan for a second spell after playing elsewhere. Joins from Dundee Stars. He reached the playoffs with Mark Lefebvre's team last year, having beaten Braehead in the quarter-finals. Guilty. Big physical presence, Clan number 28, back to Sullivan. Haywoods into neutral ice. Sullivan moves forward, Peacock on this left side. Long behind the net to Haywood. Haywood looks up from the right side, looks for options in the centre. Lead into the middle. Tried to sweep it away. Dalton York, the D-man for Frankfurt, completely mishit it, but eventually one of his teammates helped him out. Cameron Burt now. Burt plays it inside to Esters, it's late, finds it for Burt, takes the deflection of York, and away. Inside the final 3 minutes of the first period. Clan 1, Löwen Frankfurt 2. A good first period it's been as well. Tim Schuller pinning down Lee Esders on this near side. CJ Stretch now through the middle. Looks up. Schuller was there. Another chance. Number 29, Breitkreutz, Brett, one of 2 brothers on the ice for Frankfurt tonight. Clark, the other one. Paul Gardner telling the Q&A last night they behave like twins, but they're not twins. Whatever he means by that. But tries to play early. Young Blesser on the far side turns. The fans shouting for some kind of penalty on Dronia. Pavel Dronia was the man that met him in back. Now CJ stretch. Sullivan, reverse pass, but Slav feeling. Is it out wide? Coming in now. Clark Breitkreutz. The hand is up. There's going to be a penalty. And Craig Sescon will take a seat. Clan's first penalty. Interference called on Craig Sescon. 1:22 left to go.
Line penalty to be set.
Frankfurt, of course, they went back to full strength about a minute or so ago. Opportunity. Maslansky.
2 minutes for interference.
Maslansky fires it out. Brace was in his way.
And 28 seconds.
And managed to move it out of their own
1
zone.
minute remaining.
Some breathing space for the defensive
1
lines.
minute. Line penalty, number 32. 2 minutes for interference. Penalty time, 18:38.
Through the centre, Wade McLeod. Now it's Breitkreutz. Number 71, that was Clark. Frankfurt taking their time with it. Pavel Dronia just very coolly moves it forward. Wade McLeod is met on this near side by Cameron Burt. But now it's another chance. It was 29. Brett Breitkreutz. 20 seconds left of the first period. People start moving towards the exit to get their refreshments, whatever they need to do. A chance for John Tripp to get his team back together and discuss what's happened in this first period. Good save from Ryan Knight. Tim Schuller with a chance inside the blue line. Good save from the Clan goalie. 5.5 seconds. Left to play. In terms of periods, 1 down, 5 to go for the weekend. Opportunity from Schuller, takes a deflection, goes wide, and that's the buzzer that signals the end of what has been an entertaining first period. Löwen Frankfurt leading by 2-1. They went ahead after only 1:43 through Vladislav Filin, adding a second from Wade McLeod. Jacob Doty pulled one back on 11:13, and that's why after one period it's Clan 1, Frankfurt 2. expected this weekend against the German side. Alongside me is our old pal Jerry McLaughlin. Jerry, what did you make of that first period?
How you doing there, Craig? Yeah, not a bad first period. Obviously, two very disappointing goals early doors for the Clan. Can you keep this one out? Yeah.
Still, he went close there. Sorry, you were saying?
Yeah, two like poor goals to give away, obviously, but excellent stuff. Particularly Jacob Doherty, obviously scoring there. A guy that's come in for that little bit of grit, to show a bit of skill like that, and have another chance as well. Was fantastic to see. Certainly lots to be positive about.
Certainly is. Big Zescon back on the ice after his penalty. And started the second period, a man down, but they've killed that successfully. As Frankfurt were lining up a couple of chances to no avail, as we alluded to there in that brief chat. Yeah, plenty to be positive about. Those two goals, not really a setback at all in the way Clan have come back. The goal from Jacob Doherty there, as Jerry mentioned, certainly one to enjoy. As Frankfurt break forward, Wade McLeod on this far side, Sullivan tracking him all the way. McLeod, one of the new signings for Frankfurt this year. Breaks for Doherty. Now the Clan have it inside the neutral zone, it's Peacock. Puts it into the corner. Still has it as well in the Frankfurt zone. Pushed up against the goals here. Tyler Groen. Frankfurt. Now it's Mike Card. Along the rim. To this near side. Frankfurt move it into the inside fill-in. You've got the first goal for Frankfurt tonight. Flies high up in the air, lands down. They have the chance. Good effort from Fellaini again. And Knight getting the block on it.
Yeah, Ryan Nye's looked great so far. We've heard great things about him. It was the coach's first signing, but he brought him over to Clan, showed a lot of faith in him, and you can see why already. Yeah,
he looks good so far. Some good saves he's made here tonight. Something John Tripp said at the Q&A last night as well, talking about the quality that Nye has, despite playing for a team that we're struggling against relegation.
Yeah, absolutely. But he's a man that's used to facing a lot of shots, and he's getting that again tonight, right enough. But not all just straightforward saves. Some real clever stuff, and a lot of times with a thick screen in front of him, still getting down, still taking that chance, making the right decision. Great to see. Dare I say it, Kyle Jones-esque.
Kyle Jones, whatever happened to him, Clan took it out of their own zone. Doherty just escapes him, and the play stops. Valentine versus Craig Peacock in that circle. And the Clan have it in their possession. Poked forward by Lee Eslers, one of the two guys brought in to fill a couple of gaps this weekend. Eslers and Richard Hartman, of course, former assistant coach here.
Yep, Ezzy's been full of energy as well. Look at that, lovely. That win from Haywood!
On the inside right, and Big Jaeger with a low shot. 2-2, that one was coming.
Fantastic to see. We were just mentioning there, Craig. Plenty of energy out on the ice. Lee Eslers, fantastic. Goes into the dirty, gritty area, wins the puck, and Haywood comes out with it, and he just fancies it. Just finds himself in a good position and pops it in the 5-hole. Lovely stuff for the Clan, and it's all level here now.
All level indeed. What a good game we're seeing here tonight. Clan's first game. There's nothing friendly about this one. Both teams going for it tonight. 2-2 now.
Great
at 23:09.
Great to see all the British boys out there as well, with a few spaces up for grabs, a few guys trying to stake their claim on a place.
Clan Goals are sponsored by Braehead Radio Card.
Interesting to see the current lineup here. This could be potentially one that maybe Coach Tripp is hoping will stay together through the season. Him back with plenty of speed, a lot expected of him this season.
Well, Haywood's finished, makes it 2 apiece. Frankfurt back. clawed back from a 2-goal deficit.
Time of the goal, 23 minutes.
That's certainly one for the Clan fans to enjoy. Here's Brooks, intercepted.
Saved by the offside there.
Time of the goal, 23.
Offside given.
Good song out whenever he scores. He'll be hoping for more of that this season.
Clan in possession of the puck in their own zone. Number 17 is Richard Hartman. Hartman coaching through in Edinburgh nowadays, since leaving the club at the end of the season.
Yeah, Richard Hartman, experienced veteran of the Elite League. Might be feeling it tonight.
Tony up. Plays it inside, scooped up by Ryan Nye. That is near post, made that look easy, Ryan Nye. Another top stop from him.
Yeah, let's say a lot expected of Ryan Nye. We were talking to the German press coming over for this game. A lot of them really excited to come over to Glasgow. It's great to hear. But all of them, without exception, mentioned what a great player Ryan Nye is. A man that faces a lot of rubber and more often than not keeps a very, very tight ship.
Frankfurt, the DEL2 champions. They beat Bettigheim Steelers 4-2 in the series to win that title last year. Their playoffs were very successful. Not so for Clan. Limped out of the quarter-final stage, beaten by Dundee Stars over 2 legs, including a 3-0 defeat here at home in the final game of the season. Proved to be Ryan Finnerty's last game in charge. All new at Braehead Clan, a lot of change to the team this year. We've seen this for the first time on home ice. A lot to be positive about, as we said.
Absolutely big hit there in the corner.
The Clouds tries one, it's blocked.
Great block.
Good work from Josh Greaveson. Greaveson was part of that Dundee team that won here in the playoffs.
Crowd really getting behind them here now.
Good effort from Tyler Grown. The one-timer just fizzed past the post. And the puck on the right side for Frankfurt. A lot of noise here in Braehead Arena tonight. That'll be something that'll buoy the players, especially the new guys in the team, experiencing this for the first time.
Look at this energy line here, Craig, really getting the crowd going here again. Frankfurt looking to push the advantage, but great stuff from the Clan to fight back.
Chesters and Burke combining on this near side. Burke brings it away through the centre. Chesters pokes it away, goes chasing after it, but finds his route blocked by Eric Stefan. Third game of Clan's pre-season programme. Game 4 tomorrow against the same opponents, and then Manitoba Bisons from the university come here on Thursday. Then the real game begins. Manchester Storm next Saturday here at Braehead Arena. A few familiar faces in that team. And to stop Frankfurt in their tracks, Tim Schuller moves it on. Now Lansky with intercept.
Great steal.
Moves it forward. Lansky on the inside right, taps it out to Haywood. Haywood's got a bit of work to do. We'll try and get by Tim Schuller.
Joe, the entry looked good there for a moment there, Craig, and it just came down to the last moment, just that little bit ahead of Haywood. But nice recovery here from the Clan, and linking up well again in centre ice.
You can certainly see the combinations are starting to bear fruit for the coach.
Yeah, there's little signs of good stuff happening, and this could be another one here. Clean through.
Brooks setting up. Number 26 there, Mike Embach. Brett Jaeger had to move quickly, and he did so to save his team. That was a real opportunity there.
Well, it was. And the German demon had been well and truly caught out. Almost a little hint of a little trip there. If the skater had stayed on the ice, perhaps it would have been, but more positives for the Clan.
Face off on the right hand side, as you see from the camera view. To go again.
Yeah, it's interesting to see this Brace Brooks and M-back line out here. Brendan Brooks playing in the centre. It's not his favourite position. He does prefer to be out in the wing, but happy to step in, and he wins a draw here.
Sure does. Sullivan with a chance off the blocker from Jaeger, and blocked again by the Frankfurt goalie. He's done well, the Frankfurt goalie tonight. The Clan are certainly working him.
Absolutely. I mean, we were obviously singing the praises of Ryan Nye, a lot of expectation for him, but Brett Jaeger was the MVP of the playoffs for Frankfurt, so obviously another fantastic goalkeeper. It's going to take a wee bit to beat him.
Former Coventry goalie, of course, as well. He would have played here during Clan's first season for the Blaze under Paul Thompson that year.
That's a Goldstone Wealth Management icing call.
Off we go again. Face off won by Frankfurt. Moving it to the far side, it's Tyler Gron. Dalty has it now. He looks to move it into the centre for Buesa. Buesa's getting some good ice time tonight. He's done well.
There's a lovely bench down from Sescon to create this. Buesa spins away from trouble. Doesn't get away cleanly though. Great stuff. John Buesa as well, looking in great shape, the teenager this season, coming in and not looking out of place at all.
Card sweeps it away as Frankfurt look to get it out of their own zone. Look to try and get some momentum back in the game. Number 44, Pavel Dronia. Now it's back for Lisa Gang. Intercepted, Clan able to move it out of their own area. It's Peacock who got the 2 goals against Nottingham Panthers last week. So good to see Craig Peacock in some scoring form this season.
Yeah, and back in that favoured central role as well.
Graveson doing well to fight off Brett Brightcrouch. Doughty. Frankfurt moving in once again. You see some spaces there, moving into them. Trying to put Clan under some pressure here. Poked away by Stefan Seeger. As it drops for Frankfurt again, Maximilian Glassel. Doesn't quite get the pass he would have liked. Esders was in his way. Clan battling hard.
Great battle.
Good work from Brooks. Brooks sweeping down this right side. Along with Adam Brace. Frankfurt take it away. Stefan. Good battling from this Clan team. Stretch. Plays the reverse pass back to Stefan. The number 10 for Frankfurt. The puck is loose in the Clan zone. They chase after it. Dominic Tiffels. He's got some support from Breitkreutz. That's Brett. There's a penalty being called here. Cameron Burke will take a seat. Doesn't look too happy with that one.
Well, yeah, another opportunity to have a little look at this Clan penalty kill. Last season we saw a lot of the men that are taking to the ice right now as well. Hayward, McKenzie, spent a lot of time on this penalty kill, made it their own. Last year were very successful at it, looking to re-establish themselves in this role, get a bit of ice time here. Sescon and Sullivan joining them.
Another face-off on the far side to the left of Ryan Nye's goal. To watch very carefully.
The official supporters club sponsored penalty box.
Looking up.
Tyler
Drone.
2 minutes for
Keeps it wide. Wade McLeod has it.
28 minutes and 44 seconds.
Frankfurt sends the opportunity. Mike Card to McLeod.
2 minutes for holding slip.
Card on the blue line.
Great block.
Takes a block. And move it away. Barry McKenzie. All the way down for Jaeger. Now it's Card. That very brief respite from the Clan as Frankfurt comes surging forward again. Germans looking again for the opportunity to retake the lead here. Is this a chance? It's Card. No, plays it out to Crone. McLeod on the right side. Card again. Not quite getting the power on it as he would have liked.
And clear it goes.
Almost kill a minute of the penalty. Already good work from the home team. Changing of the lines. Trying something a bit different. Clan still on the defensive.
Yes, still!
Interception from Brooks.
Lovely hand from Brooks.
From Jaeger. It was Matthew Pistilli who lost possession of the puck. Brooks swooped straight in, one-on-one with Jaeger. Jaeger had to react quickly. Great save from the visiting goalie. Brooks a bit unlucky in that instance.
Really unfortunate for Brooks. Great instincts to come in there. Lovely hands as well. Trying to get it on the backhand there and send it high. But Jaeger was pretty wise to it. But great stuff. Short-handed from the Clan.
Kozlansky moves it forward. Clan look for the opportunity. Short-handed. Again, Brooks just skipping it over. Still short-handed at the moment. 35 seconds left of the penalty. Frankfurt, despite having the man advantage, under a bit of pressure, you have to say. Pistilli.
Yeah, Clan obviously conceded a couple of short-handed goals, looking to get a little bit of revenge here. But it's back to the task in hand for Frankfurt.
Frankfurt moving it around the Clan zone. It's Pistilli. Here he is again, just inside the blue line. He'll look to play a reverse pass in. Clan doing well defensively. That penalty has killed Cameron Burke back on the ice. Great energy shown already by the number 76 as he drives forward. McKenzie plays it up to him again. Both men combining on that left side. McKenzie has to work back the way. Drives one in anyway. Jaeger makes a save.
Well, that's great to see. Obviously, Clan looking for the man coming out of the box there. Couldn't quite find him, but didn't give up the chase at all. Still always sniffing out for a goal there. Great to see.
Great noise in this atmosphere here tonight. The first of two games between Braehead Clan and Löwen Frankfurt. As the 2017-18 season gets underway, so much to look forward to. A new start with a new coach. From what we've seen, despite being a couple of guys missing, good play from the home team. Frankfurt move it forward again. It's Valentin. Valentin on the turn. He's got Stefan Seeger in support in this near corner. Swept in again, number 13 Dumont. To no avail, his Clan managed to get it out of their own zone. Doughty. It's in there ahead of number 5, Dalton York. Very well indeed. Opportunity for Peacock. Oh! Thrown away from his goal. And it's come off the moorings. Clan look for another opportunity there. Fans not too happy with that one.
No, and I think they're quite entitled to be there. I mean, the Clan were really bearing down on the Frankfurt goal. Jaeger really just felt it was too much pressure, kicked in, took the pipes off the moorings, but really good stuff from the Clan, showing quite a lot of fight back here now. Great to see with just 8 minutes to go in the second period, 2-2.
Yep, 2 apiece between these two teams. The standard of hockey's been very good so far. Plenty of noise in this arena. Around 300 German fans, I believe, are here for the weekend.
Yeah, great to have them over, making a great noise.
Now it's Breitkreutz, Clark Breitkreutz, one of the brothers. A low effort there, and it was filling. Ryan Nye had to keep his eye on it very well. Kozlansky. Frankfurt again looking for the opening. To drive it on here. There's Tiffles. To Patrick Jarrett, the captain. It's moved away by Cameron Burke inside.
Lovely hands.
Through the middle. It's Adam Brace. Buck and Brace. Oh! Lays it off for Brooks. Just beyond Brooks there, just beyond the stick. Can it be another chance again? Well, the move kind of breaks down. But that was great work again. Really getting the fans on their seat with that opportunity. Brooks a little bit unlucky.
Yeah, he couldn't just get it on the tape there for Brooksy, but fantastic work to open up the Frankfurt day. And really deserved something a little more. Burt really starting to come into his own now.
Sure is. Cameron Burt in possession now, dispossessed by Breitkreuz. Number 71, Clark.
Well, Burt almost playing as a forward here. He likes to jump up on the play.
Side for
Oh!
Just goes wide. Unlucky there. Just shows you can't take your eyes off this game for a second. Paul Gardner's been joking that his players have been on the golf course the last couple of days since they arrived in Scotland. They certainly don't look as though they've been on the golf course.
Yeah, but they were practicing hockey when they were there. That's what he didn't tell us.
Puck fed out to this near side. Haywood has to chase after it. Number 14, Dominic Tiffel sweeps it away. Good effort from Frankfurt. Pavel Dronia at the blue line. Good saving from Ryan now. 5:50 to go, Jerry. How happy do you think John Tripp will be with his performance so far?
Well, I think he's going to be much more pleased with his second period. Clan certainly seemed to find their feet a little bit. Some early jitters there, 2 very disappointing goals, as we said, but plenty to be happy about here. Certainly a lot more energy, a lot more grit, jumping on those loose pucks and really giving Frankfurt something to think about. I think he'll be pleased, definitely pleased.
Up underway again. Sescon. Swept away again, but only as far as Dronia. Feeds it into the corner. Nye chases after, takes the sting out of it. Moves it on for Haywood. Haywood have got the second of Clan's 2 goals here tonight. Lining up an opportunity with CJ Stretch. Lost possession at the crucial moment there. Frankfurt move forward again. In this game at the moment, that's an opportunity from Dronia. Good saving from Nye. 5:13 to go in the second period. Gets the touch on it away from his crease. Lucas Dumont feeds it back in. Cameron Burt in possession again. Burt looks a very capable player indeed, I have to say, quite impressed with him. There's going to be a penalty. Ryan Nye is moved to the bench. Frankfurt player's going to take a seat. And it's number 33. Stefan Seeger for holding. Frankfurt's 4th penalty of the night tonight. 35:08 played of this game. Clan once again have a power play opportunity. Back the way, Cameron Burt. Now it's Haywood. Haywood moves it into the corner. He's got some support there from Peacock. Haywood has it again. Has to deal with the attentions of Dalton York now. It's Burt looks up. A one-timer from Oslansky. The stick breaks. As Frankfurt look desperately to gain possession and get it out of their zone. Give them some breathing space. Peacock now comes in from the right. Peacock. Great shot for Peacock! Number 71. Taking from the right side. Drifted into the middle. Sent a long shot. Past Jaeger. Clan for the first time have the lead.
Well, a great sign here from the Clan. A lot of these, some of the British players looking to establish themselves, getting a bit of time here on the power play, and it's Craig Peacock who states a case there, putting it through the 5-hole. Clan looking to work. Ozlansky free, but it's Peacock who steps up, and Clan take the lead the first time of this game.
A wonderful finish from the GB International, who just this week, had a hard time with finding that moth in his loaf of bread. He's recovered well.
Absolutely, quick Peacock. We're delighted to get off the mark in pre-season. This game's come alive.
Goals are sponsored by Braehead Radio Car.
And that makes it 3-2 for the home team. As they move forward again, it's Plesser. It's the easy stop. An injury here.
Yeah, blood on the ice here, Craig.
It's Pavel Dronia. So there's going to be a bit of a clean-up.
Assists on the goal go to the Action Club sponsor, number 11,
It looked like it happened off the puck, just down on the near side here on the ice. The helmet came off immediately. Dronia took his helmet off, dropped the stick, and head straight for the exit. Hopefully nothing too bad, maybe up at the nose there, like maybe a bit of a high stick. Doesn't look like there's going to be action taken. Toby Craig now calling his officials over.
Back underway. After that stoppage, Tiffles. That's a bullet of a shot there from Wade McLeod. Guys, it looked as though guys were ducking for cover there. Certainly it looked as though it could have taken a couple out. Let it knock for the plexiglass, thankfully. Now Clan, a man down for the next 4 minutes. Barry McKenzie, accidental high sticks was the penalty called, as Pavel Dronia on the wrong end of that one. Hope everything's okay with him.
Yeah, a real test for this under strength new look Clan team. Already had a little bit of opportunity on the PK to see what they're like, but this is a different challenge altogether. 4 minutes on the clock, 3:15 to go.
Frankfurt have it. Bottom zone, that's a chance. Saved by Nye from Vladislav Filin. McLeod Filin again. Comes off the board on this near side, and the Clan have it. Brooks. Well, Brooks.
Oh, here it is!
Come out, there's Mbach.
Oh, what a save!
Actually from Mbach, the touch from Jaeger just took it wide. The goalie using his experience very well there. Brooks laying on for Mbach. That was a chance. But now Frankfurt come forward again. It's McLeod. And offside called on that one. Frankfurt win the draw. Pistilli is off to Tim Schuller, number 40. Tim Schuller signed this summer from Dusseldorf. He was playing in the top flight last year. Top player.
11 internationals as well for Germany, someone they're very excited about having, I think.
Schuller at the blue line. Taking it up. The deflection takes it away. And it's Pistilli has to chase back. Lose possession again. I have to say, Clan's penalty killers look good so far. I hope I've not cursed it by saying that.
3-on-2.
The opportunity from Breitkreutz goes wide. Ryan Nye had to keep very close eye on that one. Pistilli now. Number 36 for Löwen Frankfurt. They finished second in the standings last year, but beating Rettigheim Steelers in the final. That was huge. They're trying to scrap it in there, Frankfurt. They take advantage.
Two great saves from Nye. Unlucky there, really. Right now, two fantastic saves, and it was just eventually just a sheer number of shots bearing down on him before he caved in there. But it is a power play goal for Frankfurt to level things up at 3-3.
Sure is. Niels Liesegang with the goal. Finishing off after Ryan Nye had made a couple of great saves. And that we're inside the final 2 minutes of the second period. Clan 2, Löwen Frankfurt 3.
There's an equalising goal for Löwen Frankfurt. A power play goal scored by number 98, Niels Liesegang, assisted by number 12, CJ Stretch. Time of the goal, 38 minutes and 24 seconds. Third goal for Löwen, a power play goal scored by 98, assisted by 12. Time of the goal, 38-24.
3 apiece between both teams here.
The Men Group Printers sponsored penalty box.
Just 84 seconds to go of the second period. 6-goal game, 3 goals shared each.
Number 19, Wade McLeod, receives 2 minutes for her game.
And Frankfurt to turn and move it quickly.
36 seconds.
Right Kreutz,
number 19,
Clark, the older of the two brothers.
Penalty time, 38-56.
That's good work from him. Plays in Brooks on the left side. Brooks turns. Moves
1 minute remaining
inside left,
in
Burt
the
has
second
it.
period. 1 minute.
back to Brooks. Moves along to Oslansky at the blue line. Burt fires it in. Oh, deflection, nearly took it past Jaeger. Back was in the middle. Don't know if he was the one that got the touch on it. Nevertheless, Frankfurt having to really keep their eye on this puck here. Chance for Burt. Blocked again. Frankfurt on the breakaway. Is this the opportunity? As they look to go forward. Wonderful save from Ryan Nye. Outstanding stuff. Jarrett denied. A breakaway from the Frankfurt captain, Ryan Nye. Cool as you like. Makes the block. And that's why it's still 3-3 with 28 seconds to go.
Yeah, Ryan Nye really endearing himself to the home fans here. Can't really applying the pressure. But it's great to have a man at the back. Certainly good signs for the season ahead.
Denied. Face off on the far side, 28 seconds to go. As Frankfurt turn, moves it along. They would love to go back into the locker room. Plan on the power play, McLeod sitting at the moment. And Sullivan for Haywood. Peacock having a good pre-season. Seskin tries one. And there we are, the buzzer that signals the end of the second period. Well, 3 apiece now. In this game, Matt Haywood got the Clan back to 2-2 before Craig Peacock added a third to put them 3-2 ahead. Getting a bit feisty on the ice there. The officials having to step in. 1 or 2 of the players not happy. CJ Stretch, one of them. Well, anyway, Frankfurt got an equaliser back with Niels Liesegang, and that's why after 2 periods it's Clan 3, Frankfurt 3. back underway for the third period. And Frankfurt have a goalie change to start the third period. And it's Florian Proska in goal for this third period for the German side. 3 apiece it is. What a good game we're enjoying as well. Some of the fans enjoying it. What I spoke to during the break there. One even said pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, well, it's great to see, isn't it? There's certainly a lot to be positive about. This line in particular, Mbach, Brooks and Brace, linking up really well. And also, we're seeing a lot of jump up from the D-men. Could be one here. Lansky in particular, they're looking to get that cannon free whenever possible.
Frankfurt move it forward. It's Patrick Jarrett, the captain of the Löwen Frankfurt side. Coached by Paul Gardner, of course. Gardner returning to Glasgow for the first time since leaving the club in 2013. But this game on a knife edge, 3-3 at the moment. Along this near side, it's Sullivan. Good skating from Sullivan, number 21. Big noise here at Braehead Arena tonight. 300 Germans in the building. And we know from our experience with Ingolstadt, those German fans certainly make a noise.
Yeah, they don't come over here to chill out and watch Netflix. Anyway, that's for sure. They're over here to make the noise. It's great to have them.
Lisa Gang, he scored the equalising goal for Frankfurt at the end of that second period. As does on the wrong end there of a stick, but it looks like he's certainly holding his face there in a bit of pain. As the German side pile forward. The left-hand side, Wade McLeod. There's the man there, Matt Haywood, in possession of the puck now, moves it forward to Sesgun. He's gone back for his second spell at the Clan. Played under Paul Gardner here. He and Matt Haywood, only two players to do so. Hartman, good energy from Hartman. This is all to shame Jerry. Richard in his 40s.
Yeah, I mean, I thought I was leaving it a bit late to bloom, but Richard Hartman's making me think otherwise. Great stuff again, really solid at the back as well. Ryan Nye calling out, letting his D-men know what he wants, where he's going to be, and that helps him predict those unsighted shots.
Ryan Nye, we spoke about how good he's been in this game. Can he be a surprise package in this league?
Absolutely. I mean, I think that was the hope. When you look at the coach comes in and his absolute first man that he wants to bring over here is his goaltender, and it's Ryan Nye. Yeah, you've got to hope there's got to be a little surprise here. Clan fans have been looking for that leadership from the goal for quite a while. Maybe Ryan Nye could be the guy.
Puck comes all the way back to the blue line. It's fired in by CJ Stretch. But again, Clan working hard to defend at the moment. Bit of pressure from Frankfurt at the moment. Clan look to alleviate that. Cameron Burke as they move forward. Mike Card. Brought on this near side. Stretch gets in ahead of Burt. Fired in. Deflection. Nye had to watch it carefully. Moves quickly across to cover the other side. It's in from Cart. Sneaks wide again. And it's Breitkreutz. Brett, number 29, covered by Nye. Nearly 4 minutes played of this third period. It's interesting, we've still got 3 guys to come in, Jerry. Tyler Schofield, Christopher Bjorkland and Tyler Shattuck as well. How much of a difference can they make to this team when Manchester come here next week?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely huge. I don't think you can even understate that. You're looking at here and you're looking at one recognised line probably that you'll see in the season. There's some big pieces of the puzzle still to be fitted in, but the pieces of the puzzle that are here do look good, and there's a lot for the fans to be optimistic about. Jacob Dottie's had a fantastic start to his Clan career.
Puck sent all the way down there. Embach has to chase after it. It was a little too quick for him. Eric Stefan watching him very closely. And look to ping it in again from the blue line. Adam Brace tussling away. And Frankfurt recover again. Embach just loses it. Clark Breitkreutz. Puck just skims across the crease and out the other side. Breitkreutz. It's covered by Craig Seskon. Flashed in again. Seskon covers well. Just tries to move it out. Sullivan's in there. Brooks is in there. And now finding the space, but the Germans are very quickly on them. It's a good turn, Wade McLeod.
You know, Craig, the work rate from Craig Seskon there and that passage of play was absolutely fantastic. Looking like a real solid D pairing there with Zach Sullivan. And like I said, still with a pair of D men to come in, that's another really positive sign for the Clan.
Clan 3, Frankfurt 3. 5 minutes played of this third period. The N2 Cup up for grabs. Both teams will go at it again tomorrow. A real chance for one to take an advantage tonight. Frankfurt have it. Move it forward. It's Tyler Brown. Plays it inside to Lisa Gang. It's drawn here. And it's covered again by Nye. Good work again.
Great to see from Ryan Nye. His D-men around him sharpish as well, given that protection he needs. Frankfurt not looking quite as sharp as they did, certainly in the first period and also towards the tail end of the second. Maybe take the foot off the gas a little bit, as you said. You mentioned that change between the pipes. Still pre-season for them as well.
Frankfurt have played one pre-season game prior to this weekend, losing 4-2 to Adler Mannheim last week. Good performance by all accounts, 2 goals from CJ Stretch. Paul Gardner certainly looking forward to this one, something different for his team as well. It's a chance for Frankfurt. Dalton York has to work hard, fired one in on Nye, had to work again, try and create an opening. Move it forward.
Fantastic save from Ryan Nye, straight through all the legs. Still managed to make the instinctive save.
Steely to York. York scoops it over. Deflection taking it over Ryan Nye. And behind that goal, changing of the lines, perhaps much needed at this point as Frankfurt try and turn up the pressure a little bit.
Yeah, just as I was saying there before, Frankfurt not looking particularly sharp, and then they really turn the screws a little. This will provide a little bit of respite for the Clan.
Sponsored by Goldstone Wealth Management.
Take the draw, Seskon in there with Lisa Gang. They have to track back. Seskon, who won the playoffs with Coventry in 2015. Since leaving here, done okay for himself. The effort from McLeod, fired over.
Well, these latter moments in this game, Craig, going to be really tough on the legs for the Clan players. As we mentioned before, Richard Hartman, one of the veterans on the side, not seeing him on the ice for a while. We have Embach cycling through here now as the pressure comes on. Bearing down on top of the Clan, looking to get out the zone.
Does well there. Yeah, moves it away.
Well, some of the German fans obviously not finding it cold here in the Braehead Arena Taps off, as they say, a fine Scottish tradition usually, obviously adhered to in Germany.
Imagine them trying that in Murrayfield.
It's a white ticket. And the ticket number
Certainly not something you see every day here at Braehead Arena unless it's wrestling. Well,
not a lot of taps off at Braehead Arena. German fans going for it here.
Line 3, Frankfurt 3.
Right now.
And you have to say a great noise from the German contingent that have come over for this weekend. Some at the Q&A last night as well with Paul Gardner and John Tripp. That was a good night actually, really enjoyed that one. Some good questions fired to both coaches.
Real feeling of a power play for Frankfurt at the moment. Those tired legs for the men in purple. Depleted coming into this one as the game was going on. Some of the guys haven't played as much hockey, we're never going to be biting up that much time. Oh.
Valentine moves it on, it was offside though. Offside is called. And a bit of breathing space for the home team. As Jerry says, starting to feel it a little bit with the constant pressure from the German team, looking to gain the advantage in this first game. Second game tomorrow, of course. Hartman in possession of the puck now. Brooks was there as well. Greaveson has to chase back, tries to get in ahead of Patrick Jarrett. But Brooks is there to help out, the player assistant coach.
Lovely stuff.
Brace just moves it on.
Wonderful play there from Brace, right on the blue line to keep that puck alive and then feed it through.
Frankfurt move forward again, it's Jarrett. The effort, it goes wide from Vladislav Filin. The plan on this near side is Brace into the crease, covered well by Broska, who does a good job in covering.
Right, we've now made the draw on tonight's creation and shirt off the back. Brendan Brooks tells it goes to the holder of the following ticket. 0072 068 0072 068. Congratulations, you are the winner. And tonight's Creation IP shirt off the back. Brendan Brooks will be presenting his jersey to you on the ice at the end of the match. Please
another player can be really pleased with himself tonight. Lee Esters stepped in at the last moment. Clan have been lucky enough to have a few Solway Sharks players helping out this pre-season, but Lee Esters played for the Clan beforehand and still lives in Glasgow. Came in to help out in their time of need and hasn't looked out of place. Plenty of energy coming from Lee Esters. Still looks fit as ever.
Yeah, without a doubt. You know, he made it clear he was retiring after, not last season, the season before, but helped out for a couple of games last year. Looked okay in those games as well, and for a guy who doesn't really do it professionally anymore, he certainly doesn't look out of place.
Yeah, he certainly looks more semi-retired now the way he's playing. He's gone back up a notch.
Just over 11 minutes left to play of this first leg of a two-leg into cup tie. Braehead Clan versus the DEL2 champions Löwen Frankfurt. 3 goals each. A great game of hockey, you have to say, for the two teams, especially at this stage of the season. You know, both teams just feeling their way into the new campaign. Plenty of energy between both teams as well.
Been a great competitive level, and you're seeing this in the corner. Guys not willing to let anything go. It's not been played at a friendly at all. It's been played at a really nice competitive pace. Really good warm-up. Great piece of organisation from the team to bring in a quality opposition side comparable to anything in the Elite League. Certainly a good team for the Clan to measure themselves up against, and they're measuring up very well. Indeed. All things considered.
Yep. Biscuit fires it forward. Doughty gets enough on it to stop it from icing. Now the Germans will look to carve themselves an opening once again. They'll be very familiar with Ryan Knight. There's Wade McLeod.
Well, that could have been a controversial goal there.
Tyler Groen there was denied in that instance.
Craig Sescon felt like the stick was slashed out of his hands. Still remonstrating about it on the bench, actually.
Right, time for the Yo Sushi 50-50 draw. Get those tickets ready. The prize this evening, £920. And it goes to the holder of the following ticket number: 1163109. 1163109. Congratulations, you just won £920 at the Yo Sushi 50-50 draw. You know what to do. Head to the podium to claim your prize.
The best things in life are free.
9:49.
You can give them to the best.
Adam Brace and Tyler Groen. Bit of tussling going on here just before that face-off was taken.
A little change of the centreman there.
Lisa
Referee
Gang
Toby Craig just keeping an eye on that one as well.
certainly looked a bit feisty, but Lisa Gang and Brooks now finally able to get the face-off underway.
Lovely skating there from Burt.
As Lansky moves it forward. Now it's Brace, and it comes off Stefan's stick, but offside called in that instance. A face-off on the far side, on the circle just in front of the blue line, just in front of the Frankfurt zone. TJ Stretch and Matt Haywood in the middle of it there. Mike Carr plays it off the boards on this near side. There's an opportunity. It was Breitkreutz. Another chance.
Wow!
From Pastilli, blocked out of the air by Ryan Knight. Did well to keep his eye on it as it was flying through the air at him. Did so well again.
You know, Craig, it's just the instincts here from Ryan Nye. Yet again unsighted and yet again in the right place with a really difficult high top shelf shot and just made it look easy.
Again. There's 9 minutes left to go of this third period. Great game tonight to enjoy for a season opener, a pre-season game if you will. As Jerry said earlier, played with a competitive edge, and that's certainly shown. Here's Vladislav Filin, cuts out there by Lee Esders. Jarrett to Filin. Filin moves it round the goal, but loses it.
Great skater, Filin. Great to watch him on the ice tonight. Lovely skills, beautiful deke.
Stefan tried to play it back in. Stefan has won the DL the last 2 seasons. On the wrong end of that one, and covered up by Nye.
Well, the German fans out doing their conga line. What's happened here? I've got a feeling they might have a few people join them.
underway again. Gibson. Just play forward. Frankfurt gain the puck back again. Blitz forward again. Wade McLeod stopped in his tracks by Richard Hartman. Peacock now has it on the right hand side. Played down behind the goal. And it's Glassel. Moves it forward. McLeod drifts in from the right, tries one. Nye again. Plunges down to cover.
Well, it keeps getting better and better from Ryan Nye, looking incredibly solid. A great way to base your team. So the noise you can hear here now, a conga line from the German fans, just making its way around the arena, taking their drum on tour down the end. Got a few Clan fans now, adding to the line. A great spectacle, wonderful atmosphere here for
I think that's Clangus at the back as well.
Clangus needing a piece of that action.
Clangus a sucker for a conga line, that's for sure. Back underway again.
Action continues back on the ice, and Ryan Nye is there to match it.
Fired in. Nye doing very well again. That glove has certainly been busy tonight. Stefan Seeger's shot from the wide left position. Good stop from Nye. Nye moves it on to Adam Brace. Brace with the up and under into the far corner.
Sponsored by Goldstone Wealth Management.
Nice and called. A bit of momentum lost in the game. There's been a few stoppages these last few seconds.
Well, talk about momentum loss here, Craig. When that conga line gets right round the rink and realises it can't actually get back through, would be a heck of a momentum loss there.
Tiffles. He's along the board, then back, picks it up. And the first appearance on home ice this season was Lansky to Cameron Burks. Along the far side. Good work from Adam Brace. It's Embach. Now Embach fires. Proska with a save. I don't think he did too much about it. It certainly hit off him and flew up into the air. Good shot from Embach. Now Brooks certainly knows how to skate. Brendan Brooks into the centre. Proska gets the touch on it. Now it comes round to Seskin. Seskin wheels round, fires one in, goes wide. This could go either way this game, it's on a knife edge. There it is! One half of fourth goal is Craig Seskin. Anything to tuck it in low past Proska. What a time to take the lead, a great goal. Craig Seskin very much back in the Clan fold.
Absolutely, and look at that celebration there, Craig. It shows how much it means to him to be back here at Braehead. Absolute delight on him there. Just saying, there's a lot to be positive about here tonight from Braehead. Offensively looking strong, defensively a lot of positives in the deep areas. Ryan Nye, and when you've got your D-men like Craig Sescott scoring goals, it's another good sign for the season ahead. It's Clan 4, Löwen 3.
Now a test for the Clan. Can they hang on for the last 6:37 of this third period? A lot of tired legs out there, short-handed. Short-handed team tonight. Now Jarrett, touch away from Proska. In goal, Flynn. Seskin was more than delighted to sign back for Braehead. As he told Clan Radio through the summer. He enjoyed his time here before. He said when the opportunity arose again, he didn't hesitate. Good to hear players talking that way. There's a chance now he's being tested again. It's Bright Croy, it's a bit of a scramble in front of Ryan. No, he does, kicking off. Bright Croy's in the middle of that there. For 71, getting a little bit over-eager with his stick. That's good to see the Clan players rushing to Anai's aid and help him out in that situation.
Do you know what, it's so important as well at this stage in the season is that the goaltender knows that he is protected. Jacob Doughty there on the spot when he was needed. Great to see.
Well, the latest news on that conga line. They got so far and had to turn back. They're now making their way back across the arena at the other side. And surging forward again. Another opportunity. Opportunity from Card goes wide of the goal. Ryan Nye had to basically just watch that fly past him. A big test for the Clan now defensively. They've looked strong all game so far. They just need to hold on. And what a way to start the season for the Clan, certainly on home ice. Lisa Gang denied on that instance there, just when he was about to pull the trigger. 5:20 to go, comes all the way back into the Frankfurt zone. Pavel Jonia, who took that stick, accidental high stick from McKenzie. Glad to see he's back and on the ice and playing quite the thing. Tyler Drone, CJ Stretch on it now, turns. That's a good effort, that's a good goal. With 5 to go, Stretch makes it 4-4.
Well, as you said, in pre-season, Stretch has been the man that they've gone to for goals. They go to him again to draw it level. Straight away, as soon as Clan scored that goal, Frankfurt came bursting out of the bench with a proper bit between their teeth, and they've drawn level with 5 minutes to go.
Yep, Stretch the man on that one. 4:59 to go. Frankfurt have it in their own zone, moving it forward.
For the equalising goal for Löwen Frankfurt, scored by number 12, C.J.
In comes a check from Brace. In the corner, and back now, following through. Brace going to get a little bit away from him as Frankfurt look to break back. Well wide on the ice.
Unassisted, time of the goal, 54.
2-on-1 here now. If you control it, gets it across the shots there. Lovely little bit of play. Great save from Nye, and the D covers again. It's still loose. Wonderful work. Ryan Nye and his D coming what looked like a certain goal, and a big block coming in here now. And it was Josh Grieveson, the Scot, who got down low and blocked it with his body. Wonderful commitment to the cause from the whole Clan D, working together there, Craig. Great to see.
Definitely great to see that. It's great blocking from the home team. You just sense Frankfurt got the bit between their teeth now after Stretch got that equaliser. Again, the game back on a knife edge. My goodness, I think we're going to see one hell of an ending here.
Yeah, nothing takes the wind out of your sails though, like big saves from a goaltender and a D clearing its crease like that. Great to see.
Face off about to occur over the far side. Patrick Jarrett in there. And it looks like Matt Haywood. Matt Haywood joins the face off circle. Play gets underway once more. Cameron Burke. Moves it into the middle. Genty has the chase.
That's a Goldstone Wealth Management icing call.
Off. This Clan look to move it out of their own zone. Oh my goodness, it's been quite an effort from the home team tonight. 4 minutes to go. Haywood moves the reverse pass along this near side. Such a quick pace game. And now Leicester's just miscontrols. There's Tiffles. Brings it forward. White's looking for it. But Kozlansky drops it into centre ice. Good work from Bressa. Jordan Bressa. What a finish! Jordan Bressa setting up Jacob Doughty. 5-4.
fan come good there. I think the fans thought for the moment he was going to get his first goal for the club, and he showed some great hockey smarts and found Jacob Doughty, and what an impact Jacob Doughty is having here tonight in this friendly game. Jacob Doughty in the right place at the right time, and it was an easy finish for him in the end. A wonderful pass from Jordan Boesa, who has a great future ahead of him here in ice hockey. Clan 5, Löwen Frankfurt 4.
You have to say, young Jordan showed great composure in that moment. He could pretty much see the white of the goalie's eyes, and then saw Doughty coming in late.
Yeah, great to see from Jordan Boesa, and he crafted that goal all himself. Lovely high forecheck.
Fifth goal for the Braehead clan, scored by the NPMX sponsor, number 28, Jacob Doughty.
Well, let's see what cheer Jordan Boesa gets for his assist coming in. Play continues in front of him.
Assist on the goal goes
Brooks
to the
doing well.
University
Sesko.
sponsor, number 12,
Brace.
Jordan Boesa.
There we go. What an ovation for the youngster. Take nothing away from Doughty, it's his goal, but for what Boesa means to the club, he was a member of the Purple Army, and he goes and does that. That's fantastic.
Great to see. I can only imagine what the reaction is going to be like when he actually scores a goal. It's going to be great. You know, there's still 2.5 minutes left, you never know.
5-4 as it stands. Advantage Clan in this into cup tie. 2 legs, the second leg coming tomorrow. 4-game week, 4-game home game week for the Clan. This one tonight, Frankfurt back here tomorrow. University of Manitoba Bisons on Thursday. And then the competitive season starts. Manchester Storm coming here next Saturday for the Challenge Cup.
Yeah, what a delicious encounter that one's set to be. Former head coach Ryan Finnerty bringing his Manchester Storm team back to Braehead Arena.
Good work from Glassell. Even better work from Ryan Nye. See your bodies in front of him, saw it and captured it well. 2:10 left.
Frankfurt trying to make a bit of a fly change there. Toby Craig wise to it, send them back to the bench. Some tired legs still out there for the final 2 minutes. What could be the last shift of the game, and give Clan the lead in this series. A series of 2 games, it must be added.
Mini-series.
2-game mini-series is right. Clan in the lead at the moment. Can they hold it out?
Cameron Burke up against the boards at the back there, having to tussle away. You just know Frankfurt will turn this up for these last 2 minutes.
Yeah, here comes the pressure, Craig. You can see it. Lovely skating from Cameron Burke. He's shown that all the way through. Bit of a sluggish start that he'll probably want back, but been excellent for the rest of the game.
Stretch fires it in to the backboards now, sweeps it away.
Yeah, right high. Keen to come out from his crease as well. An interesting character trait of him. Confident puck handler.
Good work from Brendan Brooks, showing again the tenaciousness that he had when he was here last year. 2 years ago. He was elsewhere last year, I forget.
Yeah. Well, he was tenacious when he came here last year as well.
Drawn here. And it's Mike Carr.
Kett in the corner.
This game inside his last minute now.
The crowd urging on here, Craig, for that last goal. Just 45 seconds left. Will someone steal it? Will Frankfurt draw level? Or will Clan take the points here? Opportunity!
Doughty has it. Good save from Prosker.
Maybe missing that little bit of composure there, Craig. The ice opened up in front of him. Looking for the support in the centre. Perhaps it wasn't there.
35 seconds. Clan 5. Löwen Frankfurt 4. An impressive showing from Clan. Bit of a sluggish start. Losing 2 goals early on, but my goodness, they came back. The work rate of this team, and that's something John Trent has said quite a lot in any interviews he's given this year, looking for work rate from this team. He prides himself on it. He did so as a player, and you can see the benefit of it as a head coach. And the Clan hang on to this Frankfurt. Moving forward, is this the last throw of the dice? It's offside, as Prosker was pulled right at the crucial moment. I think Frankfurt will continue without a goalie for now in an attempt to get something from the game. Paul Gardner's first game here as Clan coach was a penalty shots victory over Hull Stingrays. Quite a night that was for him. He returns here at the moment, his team 5-4 down. Face off in the centre, there's going to be 6 skaters for Frankfurt. All Clan have to do is keep the door shut these final seconds. You can hear the excitement in the room tonight. What a difference from last season. The Clan started slowly, never really recovered. Fans really getting behind this team tonight. And that will delight John Tripp, will delight the players. Aye. Just sweeps it away along the board, just gets it away, back into his crease.
Just 5 seconds left on the clock here too.
There we go, the buzzer is about to get there. We have it. Clan record victory against Löwen Frankfurt, 5-4 against the DEL2 champions. What a great night for the Clan. Vladislav Filin and Wade McLeod opened the scoring for Frankfurt, 2-0. Jacob Doughty pulled one back, and then Matt Haywood level things off at 2-2 early in the second period. Craig Peacock made it 3-2 to put Clan ahead. Frankfurt levelled again. Liesengang 3-3 on the power play. Seskon for 4-3. CJ Stretch equalised once more for the Germans. And that sent Jordan Wessa setting up Jacob Doughty for his second of the game to make it 5-4. That's the final score here from tonight. Both teams will do it again tomorrow. Final score, Clan 5, Löwen Frankfurt 4.
From all the